Hello, everyone, and a very warm welcome to another edition of Marketing the Invisible. My name is Tom Poland, joined today by the effervescent Ryan Tuckwood. Ryan, g'day, sir. Very warm welcome. Where are you hanging out?
Yeah, good to see you, Tom. I'm here on the beautiful Gold Coast in Australia.
Sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the surf is up.
What a,
So, a very warm welcome. As I said, Ryan, for those of you who don't know him, is an introverted engineer. But he's transformed into an award-winning ethical sales trainer, secured three investors on Shark Tank, which is absolutely freaking phenomenal. Now on a mission to change the perception of sales around planet Earth. Ryan, looking forward to this very much. Our subject today is how to generate revenue with integrity and honesty, and we're going to show folks how to do that in just 7 minutes. Our time starts now. Question number one is, who is your ideal client?
yeah, amazing. Thanks for the intro. For anyone that's looking to understand a more consultative relationship approach to selling, so we currently coach anyone from owner-operators, your solopreneurs, individual sales professionals, all the way through to ASX-listed organizations and Fortune 500, such as Mercedes-Benz, Amex, National Storage. So the industry doesn't matter, the mindset does. Is the important.
Question number two, sir, 6.5 minutes left. What is the problem you solve for those ideal clients?
Articulating your message. And there's some fantastic businesses out there right now, and for whatever reason, they just haven't been able to verbalize the value that they offer, even though they are brilliant organizations. And that results in them hearing things such as, I can't afford it, let me think about it, call me back next week, which actually demoralizes salespeople. It causes cash flow issues within a business,
right.
And indeed stress as well, ultimately, right? So we want to remove that issue by enabling them to actually communicate the value quicker and more effectively.
Perfect. And sounds like you're articulating your own value proposition pretty clearly right there. And so question number three, so 5.5 minutes left. You've got these people and they're hearing these objections, but what other typical symptoms are they going to be experiencing in their business or the sales team or the selling process prior to finding your solution?
Yeah, I think I can just talk about my journey there. I mean, you alluded to it right at the start. I went from failing introverted salesperson, and I was stressed and frustrated. I was busy but not productive. On a macro scale, if you think that 65% of businesses in Australia go under in 3 years and 95% go under in 5, terrible figures, and it doesn't need to be the symptoms are stress and disorganization, frustration, high turnover of staff, and ultimately business failure. And what we want to do is stop that or reduce it as much as we can.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. So question number 4, just under 5 minutes left. People aren't stupid, you know. They know they've got a problem. They know they're getting these symptoms of fob off answers and responses, and productivity of sales. Productivity is not where they want it to be. What are some of the common mistakes that these folk are making prior to finding your solution?
From a sales perspective, I think the number one mistake that everybody makes is they try and figure it out by themselves.
Right.
And if you look at the root cause of that is that they don't want to be considered to be a salesperson. One of my keynotes that I do is called Sales a Noble Trait. We want to communicate that they're understanding how to sell with integrity and sell honestly, which is SWISH, which is our methodology. It's not a bad thing. So stop trying to figure it out yourself. Just like understanding MYOB or Zero or marketing or anything, sales is a skill.
Right.
And there's a order of which we do it. So that's the biggest mistake. And then 2 more would be going into an interaction wanting to sell. So having a premeditated idea about what product or service you're going to offer. You need to emotionally detach yourself away from the outcome. And your job is only to find out whether a sale should be made. Your job is not to make a sale. It's just to find out whether a sale should be made in the first place. And then the final one is presenting in a way that they like to consume. I'm an engineer. I'm analytical. I'm process driven. I want emails. I want specifications. I want to sleep on it. So in my early career as a salesperson, that's what I was doing. I was selling as though I was selling to myself. We need to stop doing that, and we need to sell in a way that the consumer sees value, not the way that we see value.
Right. Wow. Terrific. There's a lot of value. Talking about value, there's a lot of value in that response. Thank you. 3 minutes left. Question number 5 is let's give people a valuable free action. So in addition to what you just said, what's one action item or thought switch or something that people could put into place that's not going to solve the whole problem, but it'll take them a step in the right direction?
Yeah, amazing. I think it is a thought switch, isn't it? It's a mindset. So the mindset I'd like people to take away from this is to go into the interaction just trying to understand whether they can assist, not make a sale.
Right.
And taking that a step further, it's to understand the way human beings buy, the decision-making process. And we summarize it as MCP. So myself, company, product, in that order. That's the way you sell anything. You sell yourself first, the company second, and the product or service third. And if you do it in that order, you'll endear yourself to people where they want to listen and find out more about your products or services first and foremost. And if they don't want to listen, it doesn't matter how good your product or service is, you've already switched off.
Right. And so presenting myself first, is that because people want that personal connection of trust and rapport and respect?
Yeah, I mean, in 2020, it's been well reported now that people are buying for 2 major reasons: convenience and experience. We're not as price driven as we think the market is. We pay more for a better experience and a more convenient process.
Very interesting.
And we create the experience by creating a deeper, more relationship-based approach to sales.
Perfect. 90 seconds left and only 2 questions. Question number 6: what's one valuable free resource we could direct people to that's going to help them even more?
Tom, because I think you're a legend of a bloke, and what we're going to do is offer every single person that listens to this podcast an opportunity to join our 14-day sales challenge, totally free of charge. Normally retails at just $97.
Wow.
But they go to 14daysalechallenge.com/MTI, and then they put in the code MTI at checkout. That $97 will be removed, and they get 14 days, 14 videos with me, 14 challenges. And we've had people 12x their sales in just 2 weeks in
14.
that challenge. Yeah.
You are a legend. 14daysalechallenge.com/MTI. Go get it. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Question number 7, and we've got 35 seconds left, so heaps of time. What's the one question I should have asked you but didn't?
I like the BHAG formula, big, hairy, audacious goal. So Ryan, what is your big, hairy, audacious goal? My answer to that is 2. My big, hairy, audacious goal is to get sales and communication training into every single business around the world.
Wow.
I want it to prerequisite of registering your business. Too many businesses are failing because they don't understand how to communicate. So I want to get to ASIC. I want to get to when people register businesses and go right to the top. And the second one is also to start this education in the schooling system and start this right at the bottom and make sure that we bring out the creative side in people.
Ryan Tuckwood, thank you so much for your time and wisdom.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks for checking out our Marketing the Invisible podcast. If you like what we're doing here, please head over to iTunes to subscribe, rate us, and leave us a review. It's very much appreciated. And if you want to generate 5 fresh leads in just 5 hours, then check out www.5hourchallenge.com.